Well, people, happy Black Friday. Yes, today is Black Friday. Right now, GameStop is having a buy two, get one free on all pre-owned games sale. So I'm gonna check out some GameStop's today and tomorrow and see if I can get any crazy deals. Hopefully it's not too cleaned out because I know right now it's like 7:30. They all opened at like 5 a.m., but you never know. There could still be some good stuff at these GameStops. So let's check out our first store. Okay, well here we are at the first stop, and this is a dedicated retro store. And as you can see, there's no line, which I was kind of fearing that there would be. I was hoping there wasn't just gonna be people just out the door. Something I should mention, right now I have like $800 in trade credit, and I probably paid less, but I probably paid about $400 to get that trade credit. So pretty much anything I'm getting in the store right now is essentially an extra 50% off. So I should be able to get some pretty good stuff today. Okay, not a bad way to start it off. They actually had a lot more cool stuff in there than I thought they would. Ended up picking up Zelda 2, Grand Theft Auto 1, Tales of the Abyss, Touch Detective, Harvey Birdman, which I thought this was only a Wii game. I did not know it came out on PS2, so I'm definitely keeping this. A loose disc for Godzilla Melee on GameCube. Only reason I got it is because I have the case and manual for it. Family Game Night 4, Stranglehold, and the Metal Gear Solid HD Collection. All of that after discount ended up getting for $51, so can't really complain about that. Okay, I know this store likes to hide a lot of the retro stuff behind the counter. We'll see if they got anything today. Well, I was at GameStop and met my new friend John here. Gonna check out some of the games that GameStop wouldn't take. And see if maybe I want some of them. That wasn't too bad. Ended up getting a loose copy of Wii Sports, Need for Speed Underground, and then one of like the worst games on the Xbox, Strike of the 99 Dragons. Ended up getting 3 of those for 15 bucks. So can't complain, and always nice meeting new people. Okay, back to GameStop. Okay, not too bad. I guess some stores are kind of just ignoring the retro store initiative. This was not a designated retro store, but they had a ton of retro stuff there. So, hey, I'm not complaining. Ended up picking up Crashed with Sanity, Pillars of Eternity, Game Party 3, TMNT Mutants in Manhattan on PS3, God of War Collection, and Guitar Hero 5, all that for basically $30, so can't complain. Okay, now I am at the infamous GameStop where I got banned. We'll see if they got anything good today. Nothing really good on PS4. That's actually not bad at all. Can't complain about that. Okay, so I ended up picking up a few things. Right off the rip, I'm not even gonna count this yet. They had Web of Shadows in really good condition. I could not find 2 other games that were $70 to pair with it. So for now, I'm just gonna kind of hold it off to the side. If I can't pair anything with it by the end of the day, I'm just gonna return it. Definitely gonna keep this for later. But in terms of what I actually bought there, I ended up returning the Crash to Insanity and the Game Party 3 I bought just because I checked the discs and they ended up being in pretty bad condition. But I did keep the Pillars of Eternity, and then I paired that with Rock Band 3 and Spider-Man, so technically that cost me, basically I paid $15 for Spider-Man and Rock Band 3, and then this one was a really good deal. They had Castlevania 4 there, which GameStop charges like 50 bucks for Castlevania 4, but if you can see here, yeah, they made a little mistake. So ended up catching that, and then I ended up picking up Toy Story 3 on 360, and then Mario Advance. I ended up using my $10 coupon, so it was $33 before tax, and then I paid with trade credit, so there's no tax on trade credit, but that trade credit is really 50% off. So really I paid like 16, we'll call it $17 for Toy Story 3, Mario Advance, and Castlevania 4. Can't complain. Okay, before I head to my next GameStop, I'm actually gonna make a little detour. The guy I met at the GameStop earlier, John, he told me to stop by his storage unit and that he had something to give me for free. So, we'll see what that is. All right, we'll see what's up here. All right, well, I'm back here with my friend John. Ended up picking up this PS2 bundle for 40 bucks. It's all very quality titles, as you can tell. And then he's actually gonna give a gift to Easy Gamer, this brand new Scrabble set. So, John, thank you, man.
No problem, brother.
Definitely wasn't expecting that. That was pretty cool. We'll go ahead and move on to the next GameStop. All right, looks like things are getting busier. Had to park somewhat far from this GameStop. We'll see if they got anything good today.
Huh?
Okay, they had a pretty decent selection there, but it was a little bittersweet. I'll get into that later. Ended up picking up the Final Fantasy 1 and 2 remasters on PS1, Mario 3D World, which is actually a pretty good deal at 35 bucks, Raging Blast 2 on PS3, the Don't Starve Mega Pack on Xbox One, MotorStorm Pacific Rift, 99 Nights, Guitar Hero 5, Spider-Man Edge of Time, and Family Game Night 4. All of that was unfortunately a little more expensive than it should because for some reason they were telling me that apparently entire countrywide GameStop's like customer lookup system is down, so that basically means no one can have their pro membership benefits right now. So technically this was $152. So really it should have been a little lower than that. It should probably have been like $140. After the pro membership discount. Well, technically it's even lower for me because my trade credit was cheap. So really this was like $70 for all of this. It just sucks because whenever their customer lookup system works again, I'm gonna have to do a return on all of these and then rebuy all of them to get the discount, but whatever, we'll deal with that later. All right, we'll check out this next GameStop. I don't think the problem with with pro memberships working right now is gonna be fixed just because someone from the previous store had just came in from this store, they were saying, and it wasn't working, so we'll see. Maybe, hopefully they just have some good games. Okay, nothing too crazy. Ended up picking up this Mega Tag Mention Blanc, I don't know, Vita game, Scarface on PSP, and Spider-Man Miles Morales. Technically it was $20 after discount, but whenever the pro membership thing gets fixed, it's technically gonna be like $18, something like that. So not too bad. It's so weird too, cause like of all the GameStops I've ever been to, I've never seen them have a problem where they couldn't do a customer lookup, so we couldn't have pro membership rewards, but then still also be able to do regular transactions. And of course it had to happen on a day like Black Friday. I'm sure there's a lot of stores out there that have tons of angry customers because of this little glitch. Okay, this is a dedicated retro GameStop. We'll see if they got any goodies. If there was a really good game that was 40 bucks, then I would pair it with these, but otherwise that's a little high for this one. There we go. That'll work. That was the best GameStop experience I've ever had. Hey. I filmed, huh?
Vlogging or
yeah,
what?
I filmed videos about buying games and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I had a nice little combo with a random bystander. But anyways, so they were really cool at this location. They ended up letting me do a giant return and rebuy because their customer lookup system just got re-enabled as soon as I walked in. So returned everything I just bought so I could get an additional discount on it. And then with that extra credit and with the buy two get one, and also since I spent more than $250, there was an additional 10%. This is what I got, okay? Ended up picking up Sonic Adventure 2, Gravity Rush Remastered, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Crazy Taxi, The Show 16, Sonic Riders, Castlevania Curse of Darkness, Capcom vs. SNK 2, Breath of Fire Dragon Quarter, Tekken 6 on PSP, and WarioWare on the GameCube. All of that was $241, but I paid with trade credit, and that trade credit is like 50% off for me. So really, I paid about 120 bucks for this stack. That's gotta be one of the best GameStop purchases I've ever had. All right, I don't think we're gonna get any more crazy deals like that at another GameStop today, but you never know, man. We'll check out this next GameStop and see what they got. All right, traffic is starting to ramp up. Okay, took a little bit of time because now it's starting to get busier since everyone's getting out of school and work and whatever. It's actually starting to get packed in these stores. Ended up picking up No More Heroes 3, the Show 16, and the Saboteur. The 3 of those out of pocket for $21, but now I am out of trade credit. So now it's just whatever the price is, it's just whatever the price is. No discount, no extra discounts. So we'll see if we can get any good deals at the remaining GameStops for the day. Okay, I imagine this is gonna be the busiest GameStop I'm going to today because it is in an outdoor mall. We'll see if they got anything good. Yeah, not really a deal, but I ended up picking up Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This is one I've been looking for my collection for a while. It was 35 bucks, so it did go on sale, but there was nothing else in the store that I could get. So I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna see if I can find like a Mario 3D World or something else to pair with this, and hopefully get a buy two, get one at another store. Next GameStop, what do you got? I think I'm just gonna return this. Okay, I ended up just returning that Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It's probably gonna keep going down in value for a while, so I'll wait till it gets cheaper. I'm sure I can find it way cheaper than 35 bucks. Even 35 bucks at a 33% discount, I'm sure I can get it cheaper someday. So
stuff like that. I need a manual for.
So instead, I ended up picking up Mario Odyssey, which they didn't have the cover art there. So at some point at one of these GameStops I go to, I'm gonna have to find a GameStop that has it pre-owned and then swap the cases. And then I got Travis Strikes Again and Ikai. The 3 of those for basically 50 bucks. So not too bad. Okay, we got 2 more GameStops left tonight. And this one is one of my local ones, so we will see if they're hiding anything good for me. Okay, I think I'm just gonna come back when it's not as busy. All right, last GameStop of the night. Let's see if they got anything good. Okay, nothing too crazy. Just ended up picking up Dynasty Warriors 8 Extreme Legends Complete, Adventure Time on the PS4, and Digimon Cyber Sleuth. The 3 of those for 30 bucks. Nothing really too crazy. We will move on to day 2. All right, guys, it is now day 2 of GameStop hunting during their Black Friday sale. I'm actually gonna start at the first store I went to yesterday, the Retro store in Rancho Cucamonga. And I showed earlier in the video Yakuza Dead Souls. Now, I didn't pick it up there because I couldn't pair anything with it, but I'm actually gonna stop by and see if they still have it. And if they do, I'm gonna pick it up because if I can find 2 other games that are $70 that are worth it to pair with it, then I'll essentially be able to buy it for about $45. So I might as well pick it up. If I can't find anything at the end of the day, I'll just return it. But let's see if they even have it. All right, let's see if this was a waste of time. All right, let's get to the other GameStops. And now we wait. Well, it's about 5 minutes past opening. I saw someone walk in, so I'm thinking they should open. Unfortunately, no retro here at all. I think we're gonna keep moving on. Actually, never mind. I was kind of able to work out something. Okay, so I was just about to walk out of the store without anything, but I did catch Rush on Xbox One on the way out, which is kind of a sleeper Xbox One game, so got that, and then I had to find 2 other games for it, so Sackboy on PS5, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales on PS4. So the 3 of those for 38 bucks, not too bad. All right, next up we got one of my favorite locations, and it's the only location I can think of that's in its own little separate building, so. We'll see if they got anything good today. All right, I don't think I've ever walked out of there with nothing. I ended up picking up Spider-Man, Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends 8, Spider-Man Miles Morales, Justice League Heroes on the PSP, Guitar Hero 5, and Dark Cloud. All that for 58 bucks. Not too bad. Okay, nothing too crazy. Ended up picking up Scarface on the Wii, Monster Hunter 3 on 3DS, and new Super Mario Bros. 2. Only reason I picked this up is because I kind of just wanted it for my collection. The 3 of those for 41 bucks. Okay, now I am at San Fernando's Retro GameStop. Last time I was here, I got some crazy deals, so we'll see if they have anything cool today.
Shout out to the Pickin' Preacher. He already knows. I don't think I'm gonna get all of this, but we'll see.
Okay, that took a while because there was a lot of stuff there that was just straight up defective. And their drawers were super disorganized, so it took them a long time to find everything. Shout out to them though, they stuck with it and they were super helpful. But yeah, that stack of 6 games right there, all defective. Like, I don't know how they took them in. But anyways, this is what I ended up getting. Super Mario Advance, Mario Party 3, Mario Wonder, God of War Chains of Olympus, The Hidden Grail, the PS4, Spider-Man, Monarch, Spider-Man. I ended up returning and rebuying Yakuza Dead Souls, Star Wars Battlefront 2, My Sims, Digimon Stories Cyber Sleuth, and finally Pickin' Preacher's favorite game of all time, Trails into Reverie on PS4. All of that for $260. Not bad at all. Now that the store just north of here is a retro store, I'm sure anything good just gets funneled straight to them, but we'll see if this place has anything still straggling behind. Not bad at all. I think this is actually the first time that I've taken advantage of a deal and only got PS5 games. Ended up getting Diablo 4, which is cheaper than I thought it would be there. Another Monarch, and then Spider-Man Miles Morales. All 3 of those for $37. Not too bad. All right, we got another retro store. Pretty close to the other one too. We'll see what they got.
Some nice cheap games. I always appreciate that.
Okay, not bad at all. There was some okay stuff on the floor, but they also had a couple good things behind the counter. Ended up picking up Disgaea 4 on Vita behind the counter. Miles Morales, this was just a complete a buy two get one. Family Guy the video game, complete in box, nice to see. Lego Indiana Jones, which is weird that I've been seeing this multiple times today because I usually don't see it, the standalone version. Little Big Planet 3, Sackboy on PS5, Splinter Cell Double Agent on the OG Xbox. Apparently, I don't know why, but this is like the most valuable version of the game. Don't really understand that, but whatever, I'll take it. Slugfest 2006, this is actually a good pickup for PS2. And then finally, Lord of the Rings Return of the King. All that for 95 bucks. Can't really complain about that. Okay, GameStop on Sunset Boulevard. What have you got? I guess this is actually pretty rare. Okay, that was a satisfying conclusion to the day. We gotta talk about this thing. Zelda Oracle of Seasons, not for resale. This is a really rare version of the game. It's supposed to price chart for like 200 bucks. Awesome getting it here. Pokemon Silver, Mario World, or Final Fantasy X on Vita, Story of Seasons. Apparently this is a pretty rare game. Atelier Ryza 2 on PS4, Ultimate Alliance on PS2, Spider-Man 3 on PS2, Dragon Ball Burst Limit on PS3, Yakuza Kiwami, oh shit, hold on. I didn't get this one, so I gotta go back in and get it. But this one I mainly got because I had the Steelbook version, but I do not like collecting Steelbooks, so I'm literally gonna sell my Steelbook version and keep this one for myself. Alien Isolation, Monkey Island on PS5, I guess this is a rare print of this game. Another rare print, Grey Hill Incident. And then Spider-Man and Spider-Man Miles Morales. All of that for $249. Can't complain at all. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting to get this many games. A lot of games here I haven't seen before either. Something like the buy two get one sale that GameStop has every so often, it really makes it easy to get a lot of games, especially when paired with their spend $250 get $25 off discount. It makes it just really easy to just pile on the games. But overall, I ended up spending about $1,200, and in return I got just over $4,000 in value. So thank you, GameStop.